One, two, three, 1, 2, 3.
Check,
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How do you read it?
Loud, clear.
You were looking at fuel pressure. Can you show me where you were looking at? Okay, is that fuel pressure gauge?
Fuel pressure. Says
fuel flow, right?
Fuel flow. Hold up. Fuel pressure.
No, this is fuel flow. Fuel pressure. You know what?
It says fuel pressure PSI.
I take that back because this gauge has both fuel flow
and fuel pressure.
Oh,
okay.
Yep, it's got both fuel flow and fuel pressure and manifold pressure. It's got all three in one instrument. I take that back.
Okay.
I thought fuel pressure was right here, but this is actually oil pressure.
Yeah, exactly. I was looking here, then I was like, I remember it was...
Okay, we're good.
All right, okay. So we got the fuel pressure, which is the green lights as required. We have the beacon lights on for daytime. We don't need landing right now. Okay. So mixture as required for taxi. We're going to reduce a little bit. Okay, pre-taxi, seatbelts, harness.
On the left.
On the right. Flaps are up. Heat vent defrost are off. We don't need it. Transponder.
I put the air condition on, but it does say for proper takeoff and landing performance charts.
Yep.
The air condition must be off.
Yes.
So we got to turn this switch off for takeoff.
Yep.
See over here it says air condition must be off to ensure normal takeoff.
Exactly, because of performance. Same like a car.
Keep it on for now. It's good.
Okay, all right.
Get some fresh air.
Sure.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's actually
good air condition.
Yeah, cooling some air here. We got this. Yes, we'll just remember to.
All right.
Checklist.
Okay, so radio test. Let's get the AWACS. Let's get the weather. What's the frequency?
AWACS? I got ATIS on this airport. ATIS, yeah. 3495.
3495.
Advise on initial contact. You've received information November. Capital City Airport information November 1950 Zulu. Wind 150 at 9er. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,100. Ceiling 3,600 broken. 4,500 overcast. Temperature 27, dew point 22. Altimeter 29901. ILS approaching use. Landing and departing runways 8 and 12. Hazardous weather information available via Flight Watch, HiWatch, or Flight Service. Use caution for birds on or about the airport. Advise on initial contact. You've received information November.
I got November.
Capital City Airport information November 1950 Zulu. Wind 150 at 9er. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,100. Ceiling.
Ground frequency.
Okay, ground frequency. We got ground at 21.9er.
21.9er.
Yep, and the tower CTAF is 19.5. Perfect.
19.5?
Yep.
Okay,
19.5,
perfect. All right. Good. So we're going to call now the ground and let them know who we are, where we are, that we have the weather November, and what we would like to do, I believe, touch and goes today and stay in the pattern.
It's up to you. We can
go south.
We can start here with takeoff and landings, get that out, or we can just do the takeoff and landings in York. Maybe the inspector will do the same.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that.
Because this is COTS Delta over there is uncontrolled.
It's okay.
Maybe.
All right.
No, I'm just guessing. It's up to you.
Oh, we can go down there. And ground.
Excuse me.
Good afternoon. This is Pepper Arrow 53276. At Volos, we like to, with November, we would like to taxi to the active with
November.
3276, Cap City Ground, say your destination and requested altitude.
Southbound departure.
Southbound departure, 53276, Pepper Arrow. What else did he ask? It was
52276 Piper Arrow. Say again your destination and requested altitude.
Just doing maneuvering to the south at 1,000 AGL.
Maneuvering to the south at 1,000 AGL, 53276 Piper Arrow.
Arrow 53276, runway 13, taxi via Kilo and Alpha.
Via Kilo and Alpha to runway 12, 53276. Okay. Alright, let's go to the...
when you call for clearance, try to be a little bit more short than precise. Piper 53276, ready to taxi, information November, out of Volo, southbound departure 1,500.
Okay.
This way, you know, because it looks like they're pretty strict here. They want to know, it's not just southbound departure, they want to know your altitude on departure, so.
Okay.
At least we know that now, so it's good.
Okay, it's good, no surprises. My brake check, my brakes are good. Your flight controls?
My flight controls, I'm going to go ahead and check my brakes. And my brakes are good. Your flight controls?
My flight controls, clear left, clear right before we start taxiing.
Clear left.
Kilo Alpha.
I got Kilo Alpha runway 12 for the
So right turn out of here, what is it?
Let me take a look at my chart. Runway 12.
No, runway 12 is a left turn from there, and then a left on Kilo right on Alpha.
Left turn over there, and then Kilo and Alpha, so you're good.
Clear left, clear right. We're going to follow the yellow line. This will make sure we are clear for any obstruction or any parked airplanes. I'm going to check my instruments and they're set. And there's no malfunction on them. It's Kilo, clear right, clear left.
It is Kilo, clear left.
Clear left. Make it right on Alpha.
That's right, Kilo Alpha runway 12. Pretty nice afternoon here. Let's hope it's gonna be nice tomorrow. Yeah.
Get this crap done.
Did you read a little bit of that advisory circular? Good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We're going to do a run-up area. I'm going to go all the way down there and place the airplane into the wind. This way we can do a run-up. Because before every flight, we need required to do a run-up. First flight of the day. Okay. And clear right. Slow down a little bit. Place the airplane into the wind.
Wind's 150 at 9.
150. Perfect.
There you go.
And we're going to set the brakes and we're going to follow the checklist.
How do you like that checkmate checklist?
It's okay.
It's the best.
Yeah,
it's amazing they use it.
It's nice that it's everything one piece. It's pretty producing heat when I'm cold.
Yeah, we're going to close it. That's it.
Okay, run-up checklist. Or test accelerators require brakes test. Or test, okay. Brakes set. I have my brakes on standby. Fuel pump protect. Let's go ahead and switch it to the left if you can for me, please.
Okay, switching to the left tank. Fuel pump's on. Left tank is switched.
Fuel pressure green. Okay, trim for takeoff. Neutral. Flight controls. Right elevator up, left elevator comes up, sorry, right elevator comes up, elevator comes up, elevator goes down, control and rudder check, and flight controls are free and checked. Okay, instruments, 150. So if I want to set this going, do I do just slave or?
You have free.
Yeah.
If the HSI is on free mode, you can counterclockwise and clockwise it. You see how it's moving? That's if you want to adjust it to the compass heading. You see it's 152 now.
Yeah.
So if you're on free mode, you can go precisely on 152 and leave it there. This way, during flight, you can adjust it if you see that it's coming way off. However, if you slave it, it's adjusting automatically.
Oh, so it takes the heading automatic from the magnetic compass, or how does it work?
It's got its own little heading reference. Yeah.
All right.
They're not connected.
Okay.
This HSI has an ability to slave itself to the magnetic compass heading based on its own internal heading reference. It's equipped with it inside. But sometimes it's not precise, so they give you the option to go ahead and free it.
And do it from there, okay.
And then counterclockwise, clockwise. By the way, the turboprops have the same exact way on the AHRs. You're able to, you can do it this way, same thing.
Okay, cool. So, back to the checklist. Instruments check. A new CR light test. Hold up a minute. Mixture best power. RPM 2000. Let's go ahead and 2000. 2000 on the RPMs. Magneto's right and left. We're looking for a drop. Back to both. Left. Back to both. Magneto's checked. And we have prop cycle. We're going to cycle 3 times. Drop, back to full. We saw that we have a drop. We're going to go down. Oil pressure. Back to 2000. And one more time. And any oil from the outside coming in, that's not a good sign that the governor is not working at the
Something's not right with the propeller.
So propeller now is good. We cycle 3 times. Vacuum 4.8, 5.1. Amps and volts check. We had a drop. We got an introduced fuel pressure. It's in the green. Oil pressure, it's green. Oil temperature is green. Idle check. Engine is still running back to 1000.
Does it say to check the alternate air? Or
no, it doesn't have it here.
Doesn't have it. Okay, disregard.
Idle check, close throttle.
What about this? Alternate air test and close.
Where is it?
Alternate air. Yeah. See, open it up at 2000 when you do the run up at 2. Make sure it's running with the alternate air, and then you can close it.
So what?
Don't forget that. Do that on the checklist.
So alternate air test. So we're going to put it down and then
see alternate air.
We're looking
test is open to make sure the engine is running with alternate air, and then close.
Okay. All right. There's no drops or anything like that.
No, it's just taking air from a separate door.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we got it. Next, prop vacuum checklist complete. Pre-takeoff. Regular takeoff out of here.
Let's do short fit takeoff. I have a feeling he's going to shoot the first takeoff short field. Let's do short field takeoff.
Okay, so we're going to do before we taxi out there, we're going to do we're going to speak a little bit about takeoff briefing. We're going to do a short field takeoff. What is a short field takeoff? A short field takeoff is when we are going to fly from an airport with a restricted length or not a very long runway. The reason why we do it is just in case we ever have to fly to an airport with a small runway, we know how to take off and perform make a short field takeoff. How do we do it? Once we get there, we're going to do it as we go. Now, at this point, we're going to taxi to the runway, to the whole short line, and we're going to get clearance. Why this thing is not...
It's just a light bulb.
let's test it.
You know you can replace him.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah, you can replace him, you see. It's the bracket itself, I don't know. You can go ahead, don't worry. I can do that in flight 2 and double check. Make sure that it's on, so it could be this too. Doesn't hold it tight enough. There you go. Don't touch it. As long as it ain't broke.
For this maneuver, we require to have flaps, so we're going to go ahead and add 25 degrees of flaps. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to call the tower. Let them know.
Did you talk about the rotate and liftoff speed and the barrier speed?
No, we're going to talk about it after we.
Okay, good.
As we go. These
short field 25, rotate 55, and 64 is barrier. So rotate liftoff at 55 and hold 64 knots for the barrier speed. Remember
55 and hold 64, right?
And remember those two numbers on the short field takeoff.
Okay. Let's go ahead and swap the tower. And we're going to go tower.
Yes, sir.
And tower, good afternoon. This is Piper Arrow, November 53276.
Arrow 53276, Cap City Tower. What's the on-course heading?
180.
180, 53276.
November 53276, runway 12, turn right heading 200, clear for takeoff.
Turn right heading 200, 53276, arrow, clear for takeoff. Now what do you want to?
Right turn heading 200. He wants us 120 and then a heading of 200. I'll mark it down.
All right. So we're going to do a short field takeoff out of here. How do we do? We're going to take over there as much as available runway we have, which is going to be somewhere here, and we're going to maintain center line. Right here, we're going to turn to center line. We're going to step on the brakes, do our final check, fuel pump, altitude, landing light, and we're going to add full power slowly with the brakes holding.
Seneca 35727, Cap City ground.
The window.
Seneca 35727 is clear to the X-ray Lima Airport as filed. Maintain 3,000. Expect 5,000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency will be 124.1. Squawk 4661.
Rotate. And we're looking for 63 for the climb, was it?
64 for the barrier.
727 reback is Seneca 727 reback is correct.
Gear up.
Seneca 727 runway 8, taxi via Kilo, Alpha, and Delta. Hold short of runway 12.
And clear 54 knots, so we can accelerate.
Out there too. If you want to make the right turn 727, just taxi behind them. You can make the left turn on Kilo. There's a guy standing there.
And one.
Enumeration, Pop Kilo ground runway 8, taxi via Kilo, Alpha Delta, cross runway 12.
One more knots off. Let's come to life.
And we got heading 200.
And we can turn right. We have the mountains to the right.
You can stay over the river until you clear.
Follow the jet there off your left.
You can stay over the river until you clear the obstacles, and then you can turn your discretion. You want to stay, keep it safe?
Yeah, I'd rather do that. Let's turn right heading 200.
200.
276, begin the right turn if you haven't done so. Avoid Middletown, so traffic fire.
Roger, we are starting the show right now. 53276.
You see that big airport right there?
Yep.
Harrisburg International.
That's why they want us out of
That's why you want us to right turn 200 to clear.
Okay, so we put 2424. I think on this one we have to square it up.
Let's see. We got full throttle.
727 cross runway 12, hold short of runway 8. Advise when you're ready.
Full throttle 24 or 23 square, right? Depends on the cruise power setting. You can do 23 square. It's a check ride. What's the rush? Yeah, 23 square.
Okay, what's the altitude we're supposed to do? 1000 AGL?
Right here. It's 500 feet. The hills are 500 feet, so 1500, 1600, you're good. That'll keep you 1000 feet AGL. This airplane flies really nice.
Huh?
This airplane flies really nice.
Yeah. I just don't like the...
What?
I just don't like the area. It's too many mountains.
A lot of hills, huh? Yeah.
Arrow 53276, proceed on course.
Proceed on course, 53276.
Okay, I got on course heading to York. Is about more like 195. So about 20 degrees left will put you into York.
Okay.
And Tower 87, Papa Kilo 3.
Think Republic is better?
Less hills, but more traffic. Here is like empty.
This is nothing. We were the only one out there for like 10-minute run-up and there was nobody taking off.
November 87, Papa Kilo, runway 8, turn left heading 050, clear for takeoff. All right, sir, 050 degrees, we're clear to go on. Thank you, PK.
Air condition?
Arrow 53276, you're leaving Class D surface area to south, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, November 53276.
Okay, frequency change approved. I guess this is pretty quick. Depart the area and then that's it. Okay, so at this point it's totally your discretion. If you want to do some ground reference maneuvers, we can do so. If you want to go right into takeoffs and landings in York, we can do so too.
Let's go to York.
Just remember, when you're doing ground reference maneuvers, the practical test standard says that in case of an engine failure, you have to have emergency landing sites.
Yep.
So when you pick those pylons, you pick that rectangular course, S-turns, turns around a point, whatever it is you pick,
That's where you're going to land it. You have to.
make sure you have a nice open field for an emergency landing site, just in case.
Got it.
And mention that.
Yep.
And the what, why, and how, when you get to how do we perform the maneuver, the first thing.
I saw the AC.
Is it cool? You want to close the window? Okay. When you start explaining the how on the maneuver, you know, talk about
Papa Kilo, contact departure, so on.
the pre-maneuver check and the emergency landing site in case of an emergency. So,
Yep. You know, what would be better to do ground reference maneuvers? Probably somewhere out there rather than...
definitely not over the hills.
Yeah.
Okay? I highly recommend if you do ground reference maneuvers tomorrow, past those hills, go where it's flat. As you can see here?
Yeah.
Got all those hills. And then right here between this stretch and York, you got flat area. Even right here to the left is another good spot. You see all those open fields to the left before the residential?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's a good spot. Okay, you can have a good emergency landing site and place for the ground reps.
Now there's no way we can do steepers up here. We're way low, right?
No, but if you get to 1500 AGL, you can practice those.
Yeah.
Look at that. See over there? Easily. See that opening?
Perfect.
Oh, easily go over there and get another 500 feet and stay below the clouds. Oh yeah. Because you see the blue skies over there. Yeah, so it's clear, you know? What they say about the weather is completely different. Look at over there.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if you head straight west now, you're going to be in the clear. Yep.
Okay, let's put direct York. What is here? What is Kilo Tango Hotel Victor?
York is Kilo Tango Hotel Victor.
Yep, Seneca 35727, runway 8, turn left heading 050, clear for takeoff.
This is your TCAS if you're looking to see traffic in the vicinity. I got the TCAS on for you.
Okay, so we're going to fly direct to Kilo Tango Hotel Victor. Let's get the frequencies for this airport.
I got Unicom at 123.0.
123.0.
And ASOS is 1927.
119.275, right? 27?
ASOS is 19.275.
To the altitude 1,900. York Airport, York, Pennsylvania. Automated weather observation 2041 Zulu. Wind 210 at 05. Visibility 9er. Light rain. Sky condition few 2,700. Scattered 4,800. Broken 9,000. Temperature 26 Celsius. Dew point 20 Celsius. Altimeter 2992. Remarks. Density altitude 1,900. York Airport, York, Pennsylvania. Automated weather observation 2042 Zulu. Wind 210 at 05. Visibility 9er. Light rain. Sky condition few 2,700. Scattered 4,800. Broken 9,000. Temperature 26 Celsius.
Slow down a little bit so you have time to get the weather.
Altimeter 2992. Remarks. Density altitude 1,900. York Airport, York, Pennsylvania. Automated weather observation 2042 Zulu. Wind 210 at 05. Visibility 9er. Light rain.
210 at 5.
Sky condition few 2,000.
Yep, I see the field.
Yeah, the field inside?
Yep.
I got 210 for how far are we? We are approximately 4 nautical miles.
Remember, all these airports here are about 500 feet MSL.
Yep.
So your traffic pattern altitude is going to be 1,500.
1,500, yep.
Don't be at 1,000 feet MSL, 500 feet AGL. You know,
Yeah.
a little different than the sea level stuff. You know, Florida.
Of course. So, where's the field?
It looks like it's straight ahead. The angled runway right there to your left, about 11:30. See, it's going south-north? North-south?
Yeah, I think that's just
Runway 35 and 17, so...
We're going to take runway...
What's the wind?
210 at 5.
Runway 17.
17. Okay, so that would be a left turn. So we're going to go direct base to final.
Yeah, you definitely know about York for this guy?
Yeah.
So I highly recommend printing
All the
airport diagram or have it available with you. So. And Kilo Tango Hotel Victor.
Now we need to make calls, right?
Airport diagrams.
York traffic, this is Piper, Arrow 532, November 53276, approximately 2 nautical miles off the field. We'll come in for base for runway 17, Arrow 53276. It's right there, 1500. So, airport's right side. Let's put the gear down. And York traffic, Arrow 53276 is on base for runway 17, York traffic. 1 knots of flaps. That was too fast.
Let's try a soft field approach and landing, just in case he's going to give you the first one. Forget about the what, why, just go right into the how. Do what you're saying and say what you're doing.
Okay, so we're going to soft field landing. We're coming, how we do it, we're going to keep the runway in sight over there. We're going to turn base to final. We're going to do our final pre-check. We have mixers, props, full landing gears down 3 green. And we're coming in for landing. We're keeping the picture. A soft field landing, we have to transfer the weight as soon as possible. We need to slowly as possible from the wings to the landing gear. So we have runway side, that's short field.
This runway is about 5,000 feet.
And we have our landing picture. We have our touchdown point, aiming point, and touchdown point in sight. We're coming in for landing. We are 4 reds. We are a little bit low. And we have our aiming point in sight. Gears down to the green. Aiming point. That was nice, soft field.
Yeah, that was pretty firm, huh? You want to come in with a little bit more power. Keep that.
I guess what happened, it was...
I'd love to see about 16 inches of manifold pressure there.
I think what happened was the illusions felt a little bit that I was high.
The flare? Okay.
I thought that I was higher, but then I guess I was lower. Yeah. Let's make a right over here.
Yeah, there's a taxiway to the right. You can get off on the right side, follow the yellow line, and taxi back. That's good.
Okay. Hey, your traffic hour 53276 is getting off the active back taxi to runway 17. Clear left, clear right. Altitude illusions.
And don't forget that it looks like this runway is downsloping at the approach end. As you're rounding out and flaring, the runway is getting away from you. But then, after your touchdown zone, the fixed distance marker, look at what happened to the slope.
Yep.
See what happens?
Yep.
It starts leveling off and tapering up again.
I don't want to taxi fast. How was the explanation?
No problem. You know, remember the key, transferring the weight of the aircraft
smoothly as possible from the wings
to the landing gear as smoothly as possible. Smooth, kiss the ground, just very gentle, because you're trying to do is prevent from the main landing gear digging into the soft terrain, mud, slush, ice, tall grass, you know. And that's the key.
That was more like a short field landing, what I did.
Yeah, it was pretty firm. Yeah, pretty firm.
That was firm?
It was pretty firm, pretty strong, you know. Pretty
that's what you mean.
Firm means, you know, hard, you know. Not like, you know, float or any, like bam.
as we're taxiing, we want to make sure that we're taxiing as slow as possible. So we don't want to go drift from the runway, and we also want to mention something about wind correction. Winds are coming from 210, so we want to go like this.
Dive away.
Dive away.
Dive away. Dive away. Perfect. This looks like an old hangars. See how they're rusted and barely maintained.
There's a Bonanza.
Yep. Medevac. Huh.
And we're going to do left traffic or right traffic? What do you think? Let me see. Just because of the Cifra.
Doesn't have anything, so I think it's going to be left traffic. Left traffic, yeah.
Okay, yeah, the uncontrolled.
Standard is left.
So what are we going to do about it here?
How do you think your short field takeoff was?
Well, I guess I was pressuring time a little bit. I wanted to get out of there, so let's do it again. We can do it again.
On the short field takeoff, 25 degrees of flaps. Sets full power before you start moving.
Yep.
Take maximum available runway. Don't take any runway behind you is useless, okay? Rotated liftoff at 55, barrier speed 64. Wait for the barrier speed. Obstacle clear. Lower your pitch for VY pitch attitude. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Gear up. Slowly retract the flaps.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at the same time. As soon as the obstacle's clear, VY pitch climb, and then retract the flaps of gear. That's it.
Your traffic is Papa November 53276. We'll take runway 17 for staying in the pattern. Attention goes. Full stop taxibacks. Clear left, clear right.
It looks like here you have two options. You can take this and then go to the left, or you can just take the whole. You see over there, there's another whole short line.
It's that way.
Yeah, you could have taken over there.
Okay, I can back taxi.
Doesn't matter as long as you self-announce your intentions. You're good. So everybody else knows what are we doing here.
And York traffic, November 53276 hours, back taxiing runway 17. So we're going to do a short field takeoff. Short field takeoff, we do when we have a short field, meaning shorter distance. It's okay, we can go land there. The reason why we do this maneuver is because just in case we ever have to go to a short field, we know how to take off and land. So now, as when we come to a short field takeoff, we're going to take the whole available runway, just like we did. And add a little bit of power, we're going to get center line. We're going to align our center line. And we are going to do our pre-takeoff checkers landing line on altitude, fuel pump, trim set, 25 degrees of flaps for this maneuver. We're going to firmly, at full power, as we do the full power, we're going to check that our gauges are...
See how you're moving now?
Yeah.
You don't want that. You want that complete stop. Don't move. We got max manifold pressure, max 27 RPM.
Yeah.
Full power. Then let go. Don't let it slip. Just keep it right there.
Edge comes alive.
Just rotate and lift off at 55. Barrier speed 64. Focus on the speed.
55. Rotate.
And lift off. Get it up. Get it up. And hold 64.
Positive rate.
Bring it up. Bring it up. 64. Bring it up. Don't touch the gear yet. Oh, okay. Too late. All these obstacles up here to the right.
It's crazy.
Amazing, huh?
You'll move the engine. You have to be very careful here if you lose an engine. above. And we're going to slowly increase the airspeed. And we're going to reduce flaps. And we're going to climb to 77, 1,000 feet. We can make a left turn for our crosswind, clear left.
No traffic.
No traffic. Of traffic per hour is turning left downwind for runway 17. Your traffic. I'm going to stay at 1500 and I'm going to put the gear down once we reach midfield. And pre-landing checklist, circuit breakers in, seatbelts are on.
It's not very precise, but it says accelerate to 50 to 60 for rotation, and then 55 to 65
down to green.
For breaking ground, which is liftoff.
Okay.
So, you know, it depends on the weight.
Okay.
You know, since you're holding that checklist and the POH is not open,
yeah,
I would, you know,
just look it up.
Yeah, we'll use those.
Your traffic, arrow 53276, will make left base for runway 17, your traffic.
Now let's talk through the sequence. Short field takeoff with obstacle. How do you do the landing gear and flaps? Just a nice sequence, one after another. You don't want to combine them all together. Step 1, rotate liftoff. Step 2, wait for the obstacle clearance. Step 3, positive rate gear. How do you, what's the sequence? Just kind of make sure you know it.
Okay, all right. Full power with brakes.
Okay.
Engine gauge is the green. Release the brakes. S becomes alive.
Okay.
Rotate 55. Barrier speed 64.
Okay.
Once we clear 50-foot obstacle, we can increase our airspeed to we'll positive rate of climb, gear up.
Okay, so positive rate of climb you will have before you clear the obstacle because you're climbing. So you want to get the gear up at positive rate while you're still trying to clear the obstacle, or you want to just keep the same?
After you clear the obstacle, you put the...
okay, this way that's no distraction.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough. And then obstacle clear, positive rate, gear up, and then...
Yeah, start putting the flaps up.
Pitch for VY and then flaps. Okay, that's a good sequence. I like that. Yeah.
All right. Okay, and your traffic per hour 53276 is taking turning final to runway 17. Your traffic. All right. Undercarriage down, gas, correct tank, mixture, full pop, full flaps, full. Right, winds are coming from the right side. Turn myself to the right. I'm going to keep some power in for soft field landing. We're coming in low.
See that manifold pressure?
Yeah.
You probably want to have, as you're rounding out that flare, as much manifold pressure as that, about 16, 17. reason for that is to smooth out that touchdown.
We're pitching. We have our aiming point, touchdown point inside. Too much runway.
It's all right. That's the touchdown zone now. It's good. Beautiful. Throttle back. Keep that nose up. Don't be shy. Keep it up there. Not too much. There you go. Smooth out that. Yes. You see, much better. You see the difference?
I think what happened earlier, I think it was my first landing in this airport. And,
180 is good. Nobody here. You got the whole airport for yourself. No rush at all. And tomorrow, same exact thing's going to happen. There's nobody here. This is not Republic. This is the best place to do a check ride.
Possible. That's the hills.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to watch for the hills. That's part of life.
Yeah.
That's part
York traffic, hour 53276 is back taxiway to runway 17, York traffic.
Now let's try a soft field takeoff, just in case he shoots that at you. Did you see what kind of landing he's gonna? No.
I think I saw short field. It's the one.
Okay, so it's the one we're doing. That's good.
Because this is short field.
Not really. This is 5,000. Yeah, it's not that short.
So short field doesn't matter if you hard land.
Maybe pretty short for, yeah, you want to touch down firm. Yeah, you don't want to float half. No, short is ba-bum. That's it, yeah.
That's what I usually do.
Yeah, kababim, karaboom. No, karalum, kabalam.
Alalum, alalam.
Alalum, alalam. That's how you want to do short.
York traffic, hour 53276 continues, back taxi to runway 17.
I saw the traffic over there, so I want Okay, so field takeoff. We're going to taxi with full elevator pressure in the back because we have to do a soft field takeoff. We're in a soft field and we don't want to dig the airplane down. Soft field takeoff, we do it when we are in an airport with anything that loose gravel, slush, grass, anything that is not paved or in good condition, we gonna do a soft field takeoff. Why do we do it? Just in case we need to ever go to a soft field, we know how to do a takeoff and landing on it, with transferring the weight from the landing gear to the wings as smooth as possible.
As quickly as possible.
Quickly as possible.
Quickly as possible.
Quickly as possible.
Because if the landing gear is stuck in the tall grass or slush or mud, the longer it's stuck in there, the more drag, the more runway you're going to use. So the quicker you transfer that weight from the landing gear to the wings, the quicker you get airborne. The less drag, the quicker.
And we don't want to slow
the ground roll, the quicker. The clear 50-foot obstacle, everything's quicker.
And we don't want to slow down. We don't want to stop all the way. However, let's switch fuel tanks for now.
Okay, let's go ahead and switch to the right. Very good. I like your fuel management.
Okay,
that's how it's going to be.
It's green pressure. The fuel pressure is green and back fuel pump on. So, soft field takeoff. Let's imagine we never stopped. We're going to add full power as we are, maintaining direction control with the rudders. And we're going to hold as it becomes alive, it gets the green. Nose comes up. Here we go. Then we're going to pitch to maintain, to get our airspeed up, and then we're going to continue climbing once we get the airspeed up. A positive rate of, we got flaps.
I was waiting to see maybe during the ground roll you're going to abort or something and maybe extend the flaps to get it fixed up. But remember, short field takeoff, soft field takeoff, must use 25 degrees of flaps. That would probably be a bust, you know. It's in the POH. For a soft field takeoff, you must use 25 degrees flaps.
It's a good we're doing this flight.
Must use 25 degrees.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a common error though at the same time. People forget to configure the airplane before soft field.
If for whatever reason you screw up something that bad on your check ride and you catch up with it, go ahead and revert to admitting a mistake and being honest and use integrity and say, hey, listen, this is a common error. Improper configuration of the aircraft for short field takeoff
or soft field
takeoff, whatever it is. My mistake, that's a common error. I did not use the correct flap setting. Maybe he'll just let you slide. Hey, you never know. He may not, but at least you give him the option.
Left New York traffic, time per hour 53276, turning left downwind on runway 17 York traffic. You know, he also mentioned today that I've been flying for so many years. Until today, I never had a perfect check ride. Like for him, his own personal.
So basically, he looked at your records and he saw you failed.
No. Said personal. His
personal check ride.
Yeah.
Listen, you're always going to have a pink slip. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's going to have a pink slip once in a while. Just have a bad day and it's just the way it is. At least he's, he's honest, He doesn't bullshit.
Yeah. Did you ever have a pink slip too?
Of course, absolutely. My initial first officer on a turboprop.
Oh, fuck.
My initial oral on the jet.
Wow.
7.3 was a smooth sail. Because you're when you get smoother and more experience, it's easier. Initially it's hard, especially transition to a complex aircraft, like from a Seneca to a turboprop.
Yeah.
Like a Jetstream turboprop. I mean, that's highly complex over there.
Yeah. Hey, York traffic, it's time per hour 53276. We're going to turn base for runway 17 York traffic. What do you want me to land now? Short field or soft field?
Let's see. Short field. How was your short field?
It was always good. I never had a problem with short field.
All right, your discretion. Either short or soft, whatever you feel that you need a little more work on.
Okay, let's do a soft field.
Soft. All right, let's do another soft.
Going to add flaps.
This airplane's really nice. It's easy to get used to.
We're going to wait. Oh, man, it's so hot.
Yeah. At least the fan is on.
Fan is on.
It's got to be hot tomorrow, too, so just deal with it. It's summer. It's July.
Yeah.
It's really not that bad.
Yeah.
If this would have been July in Florida, forget it.
York traffic, Auto is turning left final to runway 17 York traffic.
Nice, look at this. I love this thing.
Clock?
Yeah.
Okay, gears down, mixer's full, props full. Flaps are 25 of 30, gas is correct on. 2 wide, 2 red, I like that. Let's keep it 2 wide, 2 red until touchdown.
Wingfield, traffic now doing it.
We're going to keep the runway right between our feet. We have our aiming point off our nose and touchdown point in sight. We're going to do a soft field landing. We're going to transfer the weight from the wings to the landing gear as smoothly as possible. We have our touchdown point in sight. We're going to have full flaps is full already. And we're going to keep some power to maintain airspeed. Right there, RPM going 25, huh?
Well, it depends on the manifold pressure.
Yeah.
As you're throttling back, the RPM drops too, so keep an eye on it.
Yeah. And landing point is inside. Coming in, there's to this Put some power for touchdown. Whoa, gust. Maintaining center line. And
oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Whatever you did now, that's what you want. You want to keep that power in there.
yeah.
Whatever you did now, it's absolutely perfect.
Alrighty.
Just, I noticed you tend to forget the final check.
I did it.
You did a final check?
I said undercarriage down, make sure it's full of
Okay, good.
props.
Maybe I missed on that. I think the inspector is going to love to see. Final checklist, gears down, 3 greens, just emphasize. Gear is down, 3 greens, prop full, mixture full, just ready for, you know.
Holy shit.
It's going to show that, what's it, for the storm?
No, it was an animal, a raccoon.
Oh, raccoon?
I was a raccoon or what it was.
Where'd they go, in the dirt?
Went right over here.
Oh, it went right over there, cool. How do you do your final check?
My final check?
Yeah, final check.
Gumps.
Gumps. Okay, how do you, what do you say? You say gas?
Gas to the right.
Okay.
Undercarriage down 3 green.
Okay, so you do mention 3 greens.
Yeah, I mentioned 3 green.
Good. Excellent. That's all I need to hear. Good.
So,
deal with it. It's okay. He said some kind of placard is not noticeable here. What did he say? Placard, is it this one maybe that's...
maybe. Who knows? Let's slow down. We're taxing a little bit too fast.
Yeah, maybe this. You see inch propeller?
Yep.
Not inch, increased propeller, rich mixture, and throttle. Yeah, those placards, that's what he meant. Yeah, we may want to tell Jason about that too. Could put new stickers on there.
Doran, you want to take a break here or a little bit?
Totally up to you.
I want to take my shirt off then.
Totally up to you. There's plenty of room over there in the ramp area. We can just shut the airplane down and set the brake and take a little break,
and start it
stretch, and then give it another shot. No problem at all.
It's 5:15 already, man. Fuck. Time flies, man.
Oh, yeah.
So what was the thing with the GPS that he was telling me? The RAIM? RAIM.
It's basically an integrity monitor. It's basically telling you if the GPS is reliable for IFR navigation.
And where do we get it from here? It's pops here? Or?
It's supposed to give you some kind of a warning, a default, if it's not reliable. Yeah, of course. Let me see. 3D navigation. I gotta look at the Garmin manual to make sure. Approach, RNAV, radar, yes, airspace. Yeah, now is a good time to check it out when you park, yeah.
Okay.
Look at that Garmin.
We can park anywhere here, right? I guess.
Yeah, sure. Nobody's going to bother you. There's plenty of tie downs here. You're good. Let me see the Garmin. 430 manual. It's got to be a Garmin 430 manual here.
Okay.
Go right to the tie down, better off. Yeah, this way. Maybe to the right, better, so you don't block though.
Oh, no, well, okay.
You don't block the, exactly any of those tie downs. And when you secure it, just follow the checklist.
Yep.
So his checklist usage is very important over here.
Okay, so after landing, checklist flaps up already, fuel pump is off, landing light is off, tax lights as required, mixture as required, pitot heat off, Make sure trim for takeoff. It's for takeoff. Transponder standby. We are standby. Okay, securing ELT verify silent.
Right there on the range. Yeah, it's good.
Silence
Quiet.
Or avionics off. Master altimeter off.